What up, folks? Here I am again with some more zombies footage for Kino Toten for my solo run through, which isn't exactly the way I wanted to do it. I wanted to do just one run, and I kind of fucked it up, and I screwed up and I died. But what I've done is I've gone back, I did another round after this one, and I made it to level 50, so that's where I'm gonna do the commentaries through, is through level 50. But and that's all I'm gonna do with trying to go for like solo, getting as high as I can, because going to level 50 takes about 6 hours. And I had nothing better to do. I was bored. It was late and no one was online, so that's what I did. Um, so as for this one, I'm still using the upgraded HK-21 and the upgraded Zeus cannon, which works fine for this, but what I came to find when I did my run to 50 was that really the only gun you need out of the box is the Thunder Gun. The MP40 off the wall is by far the best gun to use, and people are going to be like, oh, well, it's weak, it doesn't kill. You don't need to kill anything. I made it through 50 rounds, and I think my kill count was like 1,200. And that kill count, just so people know, like when you look at that kill count, when I use the traps, or like I go in the teleporter and electrocutes people, or the turret or whatever, the electrical fences, none of those kills count. Only kills that you get with guns, grenades, equipment, etc., those count. So when you look at that kill count, that's how many you've killed yourself, not including traps. So yeah, I made it through like 50 rounds. I killed myself on level 50. Like as soon as level 50 started, I just kind of blew through ammo, stupid shit, spraying at walls, spinning around, and then I went and I killed myself. But I made it to round 50 and only got about 1,200 kills. And I don't think I got a kill for like the last like 5 to 10 levels. But you don't need it. The MP40 is solely for getting points, which is what you need for the traps, and I changed my strategy up a little bit to incorporate the trap to the door in front of me here. Excuse me, which helped a lot. As you can see with this, like I'm point hoarding with the HK-21 and using the turret, which the turret is sort of effective. I mean, it can't shoot through the walls, so once you're behind it, it doesn't really do anything. So like using the turret here isn't the greatest strategy in the world, and really right here I should be spraying more just for the fact I got double points up. But yeah, the turret isn't exactly the most effective thing in the world, so I kind of fine-tuned the strategy a little bit to make it work even a little bit better in the higher rounds. Let's say with the higher rounds are boring as hell. Like I said, it took me about 6 hours, and I just sat there and I turned my iTunes on my computer. Just, kind of did my thing for a while. But, want to say Happy New Year's, everybody. It's 2011. 2010 was fun. I had it was a pretty good year. Got my grades on track in school, because I was kind of slacking a little bit. Picking my grades up some. And as far as gaming and YouTube, like 2010, that's when I started. I started back in, I don't know what, August, I think is when I posted my first video. And so August, September, about 4.5 months, and I got almost 800 subs. I think that's pretty good. Because, I mean, I gotta give a lot of credit to Swordsman75. He's the one that helped me, helped get me started. And I got a lot of subs from him, but I haven't done it. I mean, his channel's got 11,000 subs. He's got a bigger channel than me. He's got an amazing channel. But as far as like big name guys, like I didn't get any shout outs from anybody like C-Nanners or Hutch or Wings or Woody. Like none of those guys really got like 100, 200, 300, 400,000 subs like those guys do. So it's I'm proud of myself, and I'm happy with what I've done so far, and I'm going to keep doing it because it's fun for me. I enjoy doing these videos. I wish I had more time to do these videos. But what's nice is I graduate from college this year, this fall of 2011. I'll be graduating from Michigan State, with my bachelor's degree, which will be long awaited. I'm glad I'm almost done because I can't stand going to class and taking exams anymore. It bores the hell out of me. So I'll be done with that. I just upgraded my internet at home, so my upload speed, my internet's about 3 times faster than what it used to be. So hopefully it won't take 3 to 6 hours to upload videos anymore, and be able to get more videos up for you guys. But let's see what else. So far for break, this is my Christmas break right now. I've had the last 4 weeks off. I can go back to school this what do I go back? I go back on Saturday, I think. Yeah, I go back Saturday. Start back up on Monday. But I've had fun. I've watched a lot of TV, which I don't get to do. Watched a lot of college football bowl games. I got to watch I got to watch Michigan State shoot themselves in the foot and choke big time in their bowl game against Alabama, and that was pretty pathetic. I turned the game off in the third quarter because State has this amazing ability to, no matter how bad they suck in the first and second quarter, you still want to watch the third to see if they start their second half comebacks, which they're known for. And it wasn't happening, and I turned it off, and I'm glad I did because it only got worse in the third and fourth quarter. I watched a lot of NFL football, getting ready for the playoffs, which I'm pretty happy about. I kind of wish the Rams would have beat the Seahawks. I have to say that that spot on the second down play where the Seahawks where the running, I'm terrible with names of football players, but the guy on the Seahawks team that he was down like a yard and a half short of the first down, they spotted the ball there, and then they're like, well, we're gonna give him a first down anyway. And it basically, just gave the game to the Seahawks. The Rams still had a chance to turn it around before that. So, that kind of pissed me off just a little bit. But what can you do? I'm not the refs. I don't make the rules. I don't make the calls. I'm gonna have to live with it. I'm still looking forward to watching the Eagles play. They are who I'm rooting for the NFC. And I would like to say the Pats are going to win the AFC again. I mean, they get to play all their games at home, and they're just playing good football. There's nothing else you can say about it. They're the top team right now. So I'm hoping I get to watch come Super Bowl Sunday the Patriots and the Eagles in the finals. And really, I think doing that will also help answer the question of who's going to be the MVP, whether it be Vic or Tom Brady, because I don't know, minus Vic's inconsistencies where he kind of chokes every once in a while, a lot of it has to do with, I mean, his team kind of just, like, when it gets hard, his team kind of goes, alright, do something, and they kind of expect him to do everything for him, where Brady's got an all-star crew all the way around him, and it doesn't matter who he's thrown to, he's got somebody good on the other end. So I don't know, it's gonna be a good playoffs. I'm gonna enjoy watching them for as much as I watch, because once I go back to my place, I don't watch a lot of TVs. Most of you know, who've been been around for the majority of my channel, some of my early subs know this. I don't watch a lot of TV. I spend my free time hanging out with my friends, going to class, going to work, and when I'm in my room and have free time, I'm usually, playing video games, recording videos for you guys and whatnot, getting stuff uploaded. What else have I been doing? Been hanging out with my girlfriend. I know I mentioned this a lot in the last video, but it's been nice. It's been rough for me. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about it. About my girlfriend and whatnot. Actually, me and my girlfriend, my current girlfriend, we used to date back when I was in high school, about 3-4 years ago, and I wasn't her parents. Her parents weren't my biggest fans. They liked me, but they didn't like the fact that I was going out with her. So because of them, it wasn't working out. Even though we loved each other, that they didn't love the fact that we loved each other. So we broke up, but we never stopped talking. We've always talked, still talk to each other almost every day, either texting or on Skype or of some sort. And came back for a break this year, and we started hanging out again and got back together, which I can say it's definitely a plus, because the last couple months, I don't know, I've just been in a slump, and it's definitely been nice to oh, here comes PJ. I totally forgot I had this part in here. Yeah, PJ got on and started bugging me, wanted me to play, so I asked, I went in there and told him he's gonna have to sit and wait because I was doing this for you guys. So yeah, everybody say hi to PJ for me if you know who he is. But where was I? Oh yeah, my girlfriend. So we started hanging out. We spent New Year's Eve together, and it's been a good 3 weeks. I'm glad we're back together. She's glad we're back together, and hopefully it works out this time better than it did last time, because I can say, what did I used to do in my free time? I used to, I sit here, play video games. I get pissed off, I'd rage, and what would I do? I play more video games because I had nothing else to do. Other than go out with friends, but then if no one was around to do anything, if they were busy for this or that. But I have a girlfriend here, and I don't know. It's gonna make everything better for me in the long run, and I'm happy for that. But so I think I've spent nearly every day this break with her. I'll pick her up when I get, in the morning when I get up, and she'll stay here till, end of the day or whatever. But let's see what else. Alright, so as you can see, I'm still going through the grueling process of this. Right, like what I've been doing up to this point was using the turret trap, because I'm pretty much out of ammo. But like I said, I've found that it's better to run the lap around the outside edge of the map, around the from the front lobby up through the balcony room to the MP40 room through the dressing room, and that worked a lot better. It was a lot easier. I didn't have as many problems. There's less stuff to get stuck on while running with a bunch of zombies behind you. The bigger problem is having 1 or 2 zombies spawn in front of you, which really isn't that big of a problem if you're running with the Zeus cannon out. And that MP40, the reason the MP40 is so good not upgraded, is because not upgraded, the ammo costs 500. The electrical fence to the left of me now, I think there's a dog around here. The electrical fence over there, yeah, dog around. So the electrical fence that way is 1,000, and the turret's 1,500. So basically what you do is that as you're about to run out of ammo in the MP40, you start down to the lobby and go around, so by the time you get to the MP40 you're out of ammo. You spend 3,000 points to get your ammo and turn on both traps, and you get per clip of an MP40. If you hit every bullet into 3 zombies, you're gonna end up getting around 5,000 points. So you end up making a huge surplus in points, or nearly double what you need, and you accumulate a ton of points. I think at the end of when I killed myself around 50, I had about 230,000 points stacked up, which I could, even if I didn't buy anything, I could manage quite to go quite a few more rounds just solely on buying traps alone without firing a single round. And another thing I've changed is I don't run in this direction here anymore, because it's easier to get, I found this out, it's easier to get stuck on. There's more things to get stuck on running in this direction than there are running in the other direction, and getting through this spot is a lot harder than going that way than it is going the other way. So I've started only running in the other direction, and the way I cure that if I get stuck where it would force me to do that is I'll go run across the front of the stage, because minus the crawlers you can jump over, they all run towards the stairs. They don't really climb down to the middle, So if you stand underneath the turret down in the front, they won't just climb over the edge. You have like a gap where it's going to force them all one way. So you go like, I'll run down the stairs, stand towards whichever window is down there, and it'll force them to run like towards me. And then I can cut across and I can, you know, make a circle down there and then come back and start running around the way I want to up here. And you'll see, I'm going to start posting these. I'm going to try and do one like one a day, one every other day. The tough part for me is going to be doing the commentary, because I've from level 30 to level 50, which is what is going to, what's going to be, you know, what I have left to post. That took me like 4.5 hours. The longer rounds take so long. It's, like I said, there's numerous parts. I say 4.5 hours because that's what the reels say, but there's, you know, parts where like I paused, I went and I got food, and, you know, bathroom break or whatever. Because the nice thing about playing on solo is you can just hit the pause button and set your controller down and go do stuff, which you definitely need, because, like, I don't know, I sit in this really uncomfortable metal chair, like metal folding chair at home, and it's really uncomfortable. My back starts to hurt after sitting for a while, so I usually have to take a break and whatnot beforehand. I need to come up with something more comfortable for when I move back here, because once I graduate, I'm moving back in here for a while so I can, while I work my way through the police academy and get a job at a police department before I go buy myself an apartment of my own. And I have to find an apartment first. Excuse me, because I have to figure out where I'm going to be working so I know where to buy an apartment, because I don't want to, like, set up a contract to buy an apartment and then get a job somewhere else and have to move again, because that can get kind of costly if you have to back out of a contract early and whatnot. So yeah, I need to figure out something a little bit more comfortable. I got a really nice leather chair here, but with how small I need to get a bigger TV, because right now I have like a little 19-inch TV for my dorm room, and if I sit back in that leather chair, it's hard for me to see stuff, which I know right now all I'm doing is nagging and nitpicking about my setup. Which is, my setup is really, like, kind of shoddy right now. It's just kind of all thrown together. I plan to get a bigger TV, nicer chair, a better computer. Like, all this stuff is stuff that I plan to get later on. I plan to also get a PS3 this summer. That's going to be something I want to get. I want to get it for both for you guys and for myself, because what it's going to do is, like, I don't play game battles or anything, but I still, like, anything I do competitively is going to be on the Xbox, and the PlayStation is just going to be for fucking around and having fun. Like, I'm going to get Black Ops for it, obviously, but not only is it going to be for fun more, it's going to be for playing with, you know, subscribers and whatnot, because I've had, you know, people say, you know, I wish I could play with you, but I only have a PS3. Well, I'm getting a PS3 soon. Hopefully, I'll have the same gamer tag on PS, you know, my PSN will be the same as my gamer tag. But, you know, I'll get that set up. Hopefully I can get that this summer. I need to save up about $450 because I need to get the extra cables so I can hook the PS3 up to my PVR and whatnot. But that'll all come this summer. Hopefully, that's the goal. I need to make sure I work enough to get that. And like I said, that'll be a lot for you guys if I do, you know, I won't say, I'm not gonna promise anything because I don't have it yet, but the PS3 is gonna be more for fun, playing PS3 exclusives, give me more games to play, more you know, opportunities and differences, you know, different stuff to create for videos, and it'll open up my ability to do more things with Black Ops, because right now, like I said, I still, like, I started playing Call of Duty as a competitive player, playing, you know, game battles and whatnot. If I ever want to go back to that, it's going to be on Xbox, and, you know, if you play, you know, game battles, getting on a game battles team, or putting a team together, the first thing people do is they look at your stats. They want to see what kind of player you are. So as much as they don't matter to me, they do in a sense. I still try to keep my stats up on the Xbox. On the PlayStation, I'm not gonna care. There's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna do a lot of screwing around. And if I decide I want to do like a ballistic knife only game or like a crossbow only game, you'll see that from me on the PlayStation. And I probably won't prestige on the PlayStation or prestige as much. I'll probably just go to level 50 and get all my pro perks right away and whatnot when I do that. So you'll probably see more of my screwing around games. You'll see some, it'll open up myself to doing funner stuff, screwing around more on the PlayStation than you will see from the Xbox. The Xbox is going to be, where you're gonna see my, my big game. Like if I get a big game on the PlayStation, of course I'm gonna post it. But you're gonna see my good gameplays coming from the Xbox and more screwing around coming from the PlayStation. But like I said, that's all a future plan. I've looked into it. I've gone to the store. I've looked at what I need to get. I'm gonna need to get a new headset that works for the PlayStation as well. Because right now I've got X11s, which are for the Xbox only. But because I've tried it, it's bad. I can't play without a headset on. I've tried playing Call of Duty without like a headset. Like I can play zombies out of my TV and surround sound and whatnot, but I can't play like online. It screws me too much. I've become dependent on just hearing things directionally. Being able, like, you can't really sound horn this game, but you can what do you call it? You can hear stuff like reloads, people running into stuff, shooting guns off and whatnot. The people talking, like there's all those different things that that you get used to hearing, and if you're not wearing a headset, you don't hear them anymore, and I don't know, it screws with me. So if I play without a headset, it fucks with me. So I've looked into getting a headset for the PlayStation 3, and if I'm lucky, maybe I save up enough money, maybe I can get some like A40s or something, some Astros, and then I won't have to worry about it. I'll get it'll work for both and be a nice little upgrade, but I doubt I'll have the money for that. But this video is winding down, and like I said, this is where I screw up, and as you can see, I don't have any quick revives left. So this will be the end of this video soon. So when you see my level 30 to 35, hopefully in a day or so, and all of a sudden I'm using an MP40 instead of the HK, and I've got an extra 100,000 points laying around, you'll know why. It's from a different run that I did last night. And when I say last night, I'm recording this on the 4th, so last night being like, let's see what it is today. I don't even know what day it is today. That's pretty sad. That's not good. That'll cause problems later. Let's see, today is Tuesday, so yeah, it was Sunday night. I made it to level 50 Sunday night to Monday morning. It was bad. I went to, and here it is. Here's where I die. It's stuck in the corner again. But yeah, I was up all night playing zombies. But as for this, I will see you guys tomorrow with the rounds 30 to 35. I promise I'll put them up. I've got nothing better to do. I'll see y'all later, folks.